Pascal. You are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it. Goodbye. Hold up, we just saying hi. Five somebody rise up. Weekdays catch us live. Somebody let's go.
Good evening. Good morning. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Pascal Show. Hope you guys are all doing well out there and enjoying your day, making it positive, making it wonderful, as you should be doing, right? That's what you should be doing. Let me just say that. You should be doing that. Okay? Happy Friday to every single last one of y'all. It has been a busy day for me, guys. It's been a very busy day, but I wanted to hop on and squeeze in a story with you guys, you know, and get this thing kind of popping off with you guys. And I know this is a little bit different. I know lately we've been talking a lot of unfortunate stories, a lot of cases and everything. But, you know, I'm trying to bring back more variety into our shows, different topics, different subject matters, because this show covers everything from pop culture, controversy, true crime, everything. And I do need to bring those things back into the show. And this particular topic here has become quite a topic over the past 24 hours. Let's be real. And so I felt compelled, because this is not the first time, y'all. This is not the first time that we have heard controversy revolving around this particular YouTube content creator. Okay? This is not the first time. So I felt compelled to step forward, step out, and say something about this, because I was like, you know what? Man, we got to talk about this. This is aggravating me. And you may agree with me, and you may not agree with me. Doesn't matter. This is why we have these shows, to talk things out as a family. I could have done this as a pop-up video, but I was like, you know what? Nah, we're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this as a family. We got to. Okay? Like I said, we talk about a lot of things on this show. A lot. And controversies surrounding YouTubers, we still talk about those things too, because this is a bigger topic. This is much more grand. This is grander than just a YouTuber out here making videos. Okay? All up in the videos, like Suge Knight. Not like Suge Knight, like P. Diddy, but you know what I'm saying. Suge Knight's the one who said that. All up in the videos. But still, it is a topic that we need to talk about regardless, because I think it's a much grander topic. It's a much bigger situation. So let's get into it, okay, guys? So do me a favor, because I can't be here for a long one, but I just wanted to get my 2 cents out with you guys as a family. Please do me a favor, hit that like button down below, crush it, make it scream out your name. Let people know that the show is live, that we are out here for real, because some of y'all don't get the notifications like you used to. Something's going on in these YouTube streets. So please hit that like button down below. It helps with the algorithm. And of course, if you haven't done it yet, hit that subscribe button. It'd be greatly appreciated. Don't worry. I know that there's some big stories that have just, as far as like sentencings and all that stuff. Don't worry. I will be covering as many stories as I can. But this one caught my eye, and I was like, I need to talk about this with my family. And it's Friday. I wanted something just a little bit lighter, even though this is still a heavy topic. Just not something that has to do with true crime or anyone going out and, you know, or do anything crazy like that. I just wanted to talk about something different this Friday. Give ourselves some breathing space here, even for myself. Shoot. Okay? So don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Do not forget to hit that notification bell. Okay? Because some of y'all are not getting the notifications. Okay? That'd be greatly appreciated. Anyway, let's get into it. We can't be here for a long time. I appreciate all y'all for being here regardless. And some of y'all, this may not be a story that really catches your attention, that even matters to you, but it should. Let me just say that. It definitely should, because this is a lot deeper than what we're seeing at first glance. This is a very serious topic that I think a lot of people should be taking a lot more seriously. And again, this is a very tragic situation here. Okay. Yeah. Pokey dots. Yeah, I did say re. Yep, I did. I really did. But this topic is a lot bigger than you think. And there's a lot, it's very polarizing right now. It's extremely polarizing. And I'm like, okay, we need to talk this out. We need to talk it out as a family. And it's going after this content creator, the biggest YouTuber, okay? Or at least he is the biggest YouTuber, okay? Out here in these YouTube streets, he is number one with a bullet, y'all. Number one, okay? And we're talking about none other than MrBeast. Now, MrBeast has garnered millions and millions, hundreds of millions of views on multiple platforms, on multiple channels. Shoot, he has his shows, he has his videos being done. He has like a Spanish YouTube channel where his stuff is dubbed over in Spanish. He is global, okay? He is worldwide. He is bigger than Pitbull, okay? Mr. Worldwide. Okay. He's big, this guy. Now, recently, about a month or two ago, I don't remember exactly, but about a month or two ago, he did a video, and don't worry, there's a reason why I'm talking about this, what he did a month ago. He did a video where he gave 1,000 blind people, the ability to see. He blessed 1,000 people the ability of sight. Now, some people are like, oh man, he trying to be Jesus. Okay, and I get it. All the jokes, all jokes aside. What I thought was pretty damn amazing. Okay? My personal thoughts, I'm like, wow, pretty amazing. But he received a lot of backlash over that. A lot of other content creators, a lot of commentators, etc., had some very heavy things to say about MrBeast and him blessing 1,000 people the gift of sight. Now, obviously, this also made, at least to me, turn the lens on people, turn the lens on America, this country, on how something so small, okay, this is an outpatient procedure, okay? How a procedure like this could cost so much, but even people out here, everyday people who would really benefit from that, being able to see all that stuff, how that is not even something that they could even afford on an everyday thing. And I understand there are certain procedures that are expensive. There are certain the healthcare system here is absolutely out of its mind. Let's be real. But he still blessed 1,000 people the gift of sight, which, in my personal opinion, is really, really awesome. But there were people that looked at this, they were very upset about it, saying, oh, there he goes, taking the cameras, putting it all up in people's faces, and he's making money off this ish. I ain't cool with it, so on and so forth. So he got in trouble for doing something, in my personal opinion, pretty damn amazing. So that kind of was the wave. People talked about it, and then it died out. Then, just recently, he did something else. This is a video that came out about a day or two ago. I'm just going to show you guys this article, and I'm going to show you a little bit of the video too. But, boom. He's facing criticism after donating 20,000 pairs of shoes to children in South Africa. These are all little baby kids that literally walk to school every single day. A lot of them walking to school barefoot. He teamed up with another organization in Cape Town, and they got a whole bunch of shoes, and they actually put shoes on these little itty bitty feet. What an amazing and a beautiful thing. And if I say so myself. Thought it was beautiful. I loved it. I'm like, wow, that is really, really dope. But for some odd reason, as you see this is not a joke. This is not an article from The Onion. Okay, this is a real article. He faced backlash for donating 20,000 pairs of shoes to kids who actually need it. And people out here in the internet streets, in the twits, losing their damn minds, trying to make this guy look like he's a bad dude. I'm sorry. I got things to say about that. I got things to say about this. And I get it. There's more to this, which we are going to dive into. But let's get into this article. I'm going to show you guys a little bit of the video as well. Okay, so let's rock and roll. This is so tiny, the print. Okay, that might be a little bit better for you guys. Okay, so MrBeast is under fire again. This time, it's because the YouTube star gave shoes to 20,000 South African kids. For hundreds of thousands of kids in South Africa, the only thing standing between them and an education is a simple pair of shoes. This is what MrBeast explains in this video, which we are going to listen to like a tiny bit of it, I promise, okay? He went on to explain that many kids in South Africa have to walk barefoot for miles over harsh terrain, broken glass, and contaminated water to get to school. Again, let me repeat this one more again. They walk through this barefoot, ladies and germs, barefoot, okay? MrBeast teamed up with Johannesburg charity called Barefoot No More. The nonprofit makes shoes out of an innovative material designed for durability, comfort, and flexibility. The shoes are also waterproof and stretch to fit a growing foot, which is dope as hell. Once he acquired the shoes, MrBeast traveled to Cape Town to find the schools whose students are in the most desperate need of help. He then gave out 20,000 pairs of Barefoot No More shoes to South African students. This is not the first of the social media star's philanthropic efforts. Earlier this year, he funded cataract surgery for 1,000 people suffering blindness, an act for which he called demonic. Again, people are like, how dare you give people 20/20 vision? He's the Antichrist. Excuse me, what? Because he helped some people out that needed some, like what? See, like I said, it doesn't make sense to me, y'all. It's not making any sense. And I get it. Let me finish this. Let me finish this part. In 2020, he said MrBeast said that he planned to use my main channel's influence to one day open hundreds of homeless shelters / food banks and give away all the money. That's my game plan. And if you don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. I promise. I'm dying with $0 in my bank account, and I refuse to live a materialistic life, he wrote in a follow-up tweet. Okay? This is what he said. I want to build other channels like Beast Gaming and Beast Reacts so I can run my main channel at a loss and grow as big as possible. And then use my main channel's influence to one day open hundreds of homeless shelters / food banks and give away all the money. I mean, that's okay. Now I know. See, now the funny thing is everyone's so wound up. Everyone's so wound up on him doing these amazing charitable things like he did, giving 20,000 shoes to kids in need in South Africa, literally barefoot kids. Okay. He did this amazing thing. People are more worked up about that than this tweet. Does that make sense? He says, I want to give all my stuff away. I don't give a damn. I want to give everything away. I don't care no more. I'm giving it all away. When on my dying day, I will have $0 in my bank account. And if you don't believe me, just watch. I'd be like, yo, are you crazy, bro? Like, stop. Shh. Put the phone down. Shoot. Delete that right now, baby. Are you sure? Are you crazy? But everyone's more worked up about him putting shoes on little kids' feet that actually need the shoes. Someone please give me some logic. Someone please explain to me what we're learning here. Please tell me what I'm learning here is like how I'm feeling right now. Am I losing my mind? Am I crazy for sitting here and going, wait? Y'all are worked up over a dude doing something dope that other people who say they're philanthropic. I'm a philanthropist. I take care of things. I help people. I have so many organizations that do so many things for people. We don't hear anything about any of them at all. What about Jeff Bezos? What about Elon Musk? What about them Billy Gates? Shoot, what about Oprah? What about any of these people that are out here that say that they do philanthropic things? We don't hear, of course, we don't hear anything about them. And maybe it's because they don't make videos about them or anything. But at the same time, we don't hear anything about these things, right? Now, just because, and this is the big pushback. People are like, oh yeah, you're just grabbing the camera and putting the camera all up in these little kids' face, trying to make it feel, like you the savior coming in to save the day. Let me ask y'all this. Are you going to South Africa and giving 20,000 pairs of shoes to a bunch of kids that actually need the shoes? Are you spending your own hard-earned cash to fix or help people get the gift of seeing, of sight? Just 1,000 people. Shoot, let's boil it down even better. Are you going to your local soup kitchens, to your local homeless centers? Shoot, DV centers, safe houses for men and women who are survivors of DV, etc. Are you going to their place, to those facilities, and just donating some clothes? Putting in some hours on a weekend? This is the question I ask for every single last person that's out here losing their doggone mind about a man who is doing something amazing. And the funny thing is that unfortunately, the money that he gets from the views go right back to his next project. Now, I'm going to show you guys a little bit of this video. I'm not going to show you the whole thing. Okay, I got like little clips, and I'm going to go to the super chats and all that. I promise you guys I'll get to the super chats and all that. I really do appreciate all the support and the new memberships and everything. We're going to get into that in just a second. But I do want to show you guys just a little bit of what this guy's doing. And to me, it's pretty freaking amazing, man. But people want to get all up in arms and lose their minds thinking that he's up to no good. When I'll explain here in just a minute. Let's take a look at this video. All right. Make sure you hit the number 1 to let me know you guys can hear this. And I'll tell you this too. I know this is not a normal conversation or a normal topic that I typically cover on my show. So for those of y'all who are here, even blessing me with your time listening to this video, it does really mean a lot. There's a lot of other stories that we got to cover, but this one really ate at me. And I was like, you know what? We are all good human beings out here. I just think that we lose sight of actual good things that are being done in the world. They just seem to get ignored. Let me stop talking. Let me just, or they get misconstrued. Like, why can't it just be a guy doing a nice thing? Why does it gotta be so complicated, baby? Why does it gotta be complicated? Damn. But this is the problem with the world that we live in right now. We can't live in a world, all right, We don't live in a world anymore where somebody just does something out of the kindness of their heart. Now there seems to be a catch. Now there's got to be darkness involved. When it seems like this guy is doing everything he can, at least with his philanthropic YouTube channel, he's trying to spread a little brightness, a little light into the world. Not all this gloom and doom all the live long day, but somebody got to come in here and muck it up. It's crazy to me. It's absolutely crazy. But let me show you guys this video. It's only like 30 seconds. So let's take a listen. Hit the number one. Let me know you guys can hear it. Let's rock and roll.
For hundreds of thousands of kids in South Africa, the only thing standing between them and an education is a simple pair of shoes. But before tackling this major problem by donating 20,000 pairs of shoes, we flew to Johannesburg, South Africa, where we found a charity called Barefoot No More that uses these plastic granules, and then it goes through all these tubes and does a bunch of other complicated mechanical stuff that eventually creates the perfect seamless shoe. Whoa, these are actually really nice. Then Darren and the team quickly boxed for hundreds.
So, and that's just a clip. I can't show you guys the whole thing because, let's be real. Just to be respectful to his philanthropic channel and all that, I'd rather you guys go and check out the video itself. I sat through and watched it. It's really moving and it's amazing. And really, there are kids. I mean, real talk. As much as overly privileged as we are as Americans and as we are that live in the Western civilization and all that, there are a lot of kids out here in this world that do not have shoes. Period. Do not have the simple essentials in life, like clean water, etc. There's a lot of kids out here that are just getting by. A lot of kids are not going to school because they don't have the means to be able to do that, etc. And this guy is going out of his way and creating something really amazing. He's using his influence. He's using some of his monies. And he's giving back. Now, we got to talk about something. We definitely got to talk about the elephant in the room, which is this. People are upset that he's grabbing a camera or a team and they're going out there and they're putting the camera all up in these beautiful kids' faces as their faces light up with the first time ever wearing shoes, etc. And they're going, you're exploiting these kids. You're exploiting this country, and there's the situation over there, blah, blah, blah. Actually, I feel like it's now turned into, I don't think he meant to do this, but I feel like now the lens is turned onto ourselves. Just by happenstance, just by coincidence. I don't think this was a planned thing. But as you can see, how people are reacting to this situation, it's heartbreaking, to be honest. It's absolutely heartbreaking because people are really going out of their way to get mad and try to basically cancel MrBeast. And I look at this and I go, wait, how is this he's doing good things and hopefully he's trying to inspire other people who have the means to do so to give back. That's it. Give back, baby. But people are out here losing their doggone minds like this. Let me show you what I mean. People praising things like this, like good guy MrBeast, ignore the reality that he makes profit off these types of videos. This isn't really charity, okay? And then, of course, it's the video that I just showed you guys, the 30-second video I showed you, okay? Then he responds back. He says, no hate. You probably just haven't seen this channel, but it actually is a charity. And I obviously don't profit from it. 100% of all the revenue from Beast philanthropy goes towards running my food banks and helping ease human suffering. And since inception, I've personally put in millions into Beast philanthropy. That's the whole point. Make content around helping people to generate more money to help more people. So in other words, he's making the video, he's putting them videos out. They're getting revenue, but it's not him that's putting the money in his pocket. I mean, at least that we know. He's taking that money and he's funneling that into his next project, whatever it may be. Oh, I'm going to feed a whole bunch of people. I'm going to feed a whole town. I'm going to do this, this, and this. I'm going to give crutches to people who need them, whatever it may be, right? But he's saying that this thing, okay, this YouTube channel alone stands on its own. And whatever it makes, it goes right back into it. It feeds itself. That's all it is. That's all it is, y'all. But people want to take it and try to make it seem like he's some evildoer. Have mercy, y'all. It's insane. It's insane. I'm going to get into some of your super chats, and I do appreciate you guys giving me the super chats because I really want to hear your opinions on this as well. So thank you so much. Okay. Infamous. There we go. Infamous Truth Teller. Thank you so much for the 2. Sounds like they're drinking the haterade. Yeah, they're drinking straight up haterade, man. Okay. And it's not even the red. You know what I'm saying? It's not even the red haterade. It's that nasty yellow. Okay. Just saying. Tyler Hackner, thank you so much for the 2. In my honest opinion, the system is the problem, not MrBeast. Exactly. Because you got to remember, sure, he could have invested that money into electricity for a small town. He could have gone Akon up in this biznai. You heard about Akon, right? Akon actually built his own city, gave electricity. I think there's something like he's trying to create his own currency in this city as well. But he's done some really amazing philanthropic things. Now he's not out here making videos about him and putting that out on the internet, but he must have means in which he can do that successfully. You got to remember, MrBeast is playing he has 15 different channels that do 15 different things. So he was probably trying to be like, I'm going to keep this clean as possible so that there's no confusion on where the money is coming from. So Beast philanthropy is going to be its own thing, and it's going to generate its own philanthropic endeavors. But it does say a lot about the system. It definitely does. And I mean, yeah, we can wax all day long on the theory and the philosophy of altruism and doing good and all that, and why we do good or why he is doing these things and putting it out on the internet and all that stuff. But I think it is more than just him doing it for views. I think he's doing it to inspire and to make people feel good, or maybe inspire people to get off their butts and do something inspiring in their own hometowns. And it's very simple. You can go to any local organization that is doing charitable work out here in your own local streets and give back. But everybody's too busy getting on their QWERTY keyboard, angrily typing with their elbows, being like, meh, MrBeast, meh, passing judgment. When I sit there and I go, have you done anything? Have you done anything charitable lately? Just saying. Have you driven a Ford lately? That's all I'm saying. Okay. Mimi, thank you so much for the 195 Swiss francs. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So it's like, before you start going after a dude who's doing this, and this is what he does, this is his job. That's how he has views. That's how he gets the money that he gets, is through doing really amazing things for people. Now, I know that there's some other videos that he's done that has shown oh yeah, of course he's getting backlash because of videos where he's given homeless people $1,000 or something like that. Man, do you know how many people on the TikToks and the YouTubes and the Facebooks and the Instagram that are doing the same mother loving thing? They're just basically taking the MrBeast model and just doing it their own way. Hey, bro. Hey, man, do you have a light? Thanks for the light, bro. Hey, man, you know what? I think you dropped this here. And it's an envelope with like $1,000. And it's a homeless dude going like, what? He's like, yeah, man, thanks for the light. I just wanted to give you something nice, bro. But then the camera's all the way off in the side, filming the whole thing. People do this stuff all the time. Only thing is now his stuff is much more grandiose, bigger, much bigger, and amazing in my personal opinion. But okay. Kelly Brenner, thank you so much for the $5 super sticker. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. All right. Darcy Miller, thank you so much for becoming a member. I don't know if you refreshed or not, but thank you so much for becoming a member. And just like Darcy, you can hit that join button down below and consider, joining the family, becoming a member of the family. Okay. Thank you so much, Darcy. I really do appreciate it. Rhea, I think it's Rhea or Raya. Either way, hopefully I'm saying it somewhat right. Thank you so much for the 5. People need to take care of their anger or take their anger to the White House. Our president is out there taking care of a whole other country. This projection, jealousy. Yes, I agree. And yes, we see things going on overseas, but we don't see things that are going on for Ohio. We don't see the things that are going on for Flint, Michigan. We don't see all the things that we could be doing here too. And the thing is too, I could sit here and say that same thing to MrBeast. It's like, okay, yes, what he did is amazing. But hey, maybe there's some people or a community that could really use that philanthropic love right now too on a U.S. soil. But at the same time, what he did, I think, pretty damn amazing. Darcy Miller, thank you so much for the 5. Unless people have been to South Africa, to the villages, they are clueless. Children need shoes because they get feet issues really, really bad. And I agree. I think it's every kid who's running around here without shoes on are going to have feet problems for sure. I mean, that goes without saying, right? Tammy Padilla, thank you so much for the 2. People are too damn jealous. That's all. I agree 110%. Tyler, again, thank you so much for the 2. He's doing what the government should do. Oh, yes. I'm like, oh, yes. Absolutely. But see, I'm hoping that is a big wake-up call for the people that are out here, for the government that is out here seeing this video. Hopefully they feel foolish. Hopefully they feel shameful that they have that many kids, so many kids without shoes, the simple necessity of being able to have shoes on their feet so that they can go and get the education that they deserve. Hopefully, by him holding a lens up and showing some reality really quick, not only just to us American people and us people and people all over the world that watch his YouTube videos, hopefully it'll wake some other people up being like, or the government there being like, oh, wow, he just made us look really, really bad. Because let's keep it real. This video is already past millions of views. Million. So imagine how many people have seen that and gone, wow, South Africa, what's up, though? Crazy. Okay. Hold on. Got a couple more. Couple more super chats. Mandy C, thank you so much for the 10. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Okay. Now, somebody said something. I saw it in the corner of my eye. I need to find it again, though. Where the heck is it? Where the heck is it? Oh, that's going to drive me nuts. Because it was actually a good question. Had something to do with like, would he have done this as would he get away with this as a black man or something like that? There it is. Something like that. The wandering orphan. Do you think he'd have this as a black man? Honestly, I don't know. I really don't know. And the thing is that he is also somebody who created his brand as someone who gives back. It wasn't like he was, I don't know, doing the whip and nay, and then all of a sudden, now he's grown to doing charitable work. He was already known for taking $5,000 and going into the middle of the street and just giving it to a homeless guy and going, "Here you go, man. No, it's just yours. Good luck, bro." I hope this money finds finds you in a better place. Type of stuff. He was already known. Excuse me. Ouch. He was already known for creating that kind of stuff. Now, I'd love to see some black content creators do that. Man, I would love to see some content creators do that. Shoot. Some other ones, black or white, it doesn't matter. The people need to be spreading the love. What's his name? Kai Cenat. What's his name? He's like a huge streamer on Twitch and all that. I Show Speed is another really big streamer. They do gaming and all that. Two black content creators. They don't do that kind of content, but I would love to see them do some stuff like that. And they have huge platforms. They get millions of people that are watching their stuff every single day. Man, I would kill to see that kind of stuff. That would be amazing. That'd be amazing. But at the same time, not everybody has that charitable itch that they got to scratch. Not everybody does. I'm not condoning it nor condemning it. I'm just talking about the breaks. And these are the breaks. Some people are like, no, this is my hard-earned money. I'm going to keep it. And some like to give back. But I have yet to see or hear anyone in a while do anything charitable like this. And people are mad because he pulled out a camera and filmed it. And it's going, wait a second, the end justifies the means. Because without it, he wouldn't be able to continue. Those views, the revenue he garners from those views, help him make more. Help him maybe do something bigger, depending on the viewer, depending on the viewership or whatever the hell it is. Okay. Infamous Truth Teller. Thank you so much for the 5. There's a Woman Day program where I live that I went and volunteered my time back for what they gave me when I needed it. Now, infamous Truth Teller, I appreciate you saying that. That's really amazing, right? You go to those places that may have been there for you when you needed it, and you go, hey, I'm going to go and I'm going to donate my own free time to be there to help with whatever it is that facility needs. Whatever it is. So I think that's really, really amazing. The fact that you kept that in the back of your mind, I'm sure. And you're like, I'm so thankful for what they did. I'm going back. I'm going back and I'm going to spread the love. I'm going to share the love that they gave me. It's paying it forward in a way. And I think that's really amazing. We don't have that very often in these streets. So it is really appreciated when stuff like that does go down. Darcy Miller, again, thank you so much for the 5. South Africa, the government doesn't care about their people at all. And that's very true too. That's very, very true as well. Again, I find it very interesting. That's all. It's a very interesting situation where you have people losing their doggone mind saying, how dare they do, he does what he did when in actuality, it is an amazing thing. And then that's when I turn to them and go, what have you done for me lately? You know what I'm saying? Like, what have you done? What have you done lately for anyone that wasn't for yourself or your immediate family? Have you done anything charitable lately? Have you gone into a soup kitchen? Have you done anything? Have you done even as simple as this? Donating clothes that you know for a fact that is piling up in that closet that you don't wear no more, but you still have them. Are you donating them somewhere? Are you helping? You see what I'm saying? It's just those small things. You don't have to do MrBeast level stuff. It's just doing little things. And in fact, you don't need to document it at all unless you feel in your heart that creating that by documenting that or creating that content and posting it is going to help get people to be inspired to do the same thing, as if it's like a viral video, making somebody go like, and I don't mean viral meaning like, oh my God, it's got 1 million views. I'm a superstar now. I'm not talking about that. I'm saying a contagious thing, a contagion. Sparking off, like, igniting that spark to get other people inspired to do dope things too. That's why you post a video like that. There's a lot of guys out here that post just because they know it gets some views, and they put some like sad music in the background, like, and it's like melancholy piano in the background. And it's like, hey man, here you go, bro. Here you go, man. Whoa, what is this? Hey, is this $5,000? Whoa, I didn't even expect this, man. Whoa, man. You know what I'm saying? That sentimental BS that we see on TikTok all the doggone time. Okay? Like, come on. Create, if you're going to do that, say, hey, we did this thing. It should be from a good place. A place of love. A place to inspire. Not, oh, I hope this gets 1 million views so I can make more money. F that. Because that's not the point. MrBeast and his platform is a very rare situation. The only reason why it's a very rare situation is because this is how he created his platform, his brand, etc. And then it just grew. It just grew. And now because of the millions, he's like going to be a billionaire soon. Watch. Okay? If he ain't one already. Okay? But give it 2 seconds. He will be a billionaire. But it's because of all the things that he does. It's not only just his philanthropic things, his charitable work. It's a lot more to this. And I hope, and that's the problem. I feel like people are not seeing the forest through the trees. They're too busy getting outraged over something that they shouldn't even be outraged about. Listen, you outraged about this, that means you don't do a damn thing. You don't do any charitable work. I said it. You don't do anything. You don't get it about being a good person or trying to do good things for people that are not yourself. And that's what's frustrating. People are wasting their time going on here, passing judgment, trying to find something negative on this is absolutely beyond me. This is the reason why you don't see other people making content like this, because they get scared of getting any type of backlash. Suddenly, everybody got to find something to be mad about when somebody hands another person a cheeseburger. It's like, oh, wait. What does that mean? Is it laced with cocaine? Is it laced with some fentanyl? What the hell's in this? Huh? Is this even a real cheeseburger? And it's like, yo, it is. I just wanted to give you some love. What? Forget it, man. I ain't doing nothing no more. I'm not doing anything nice for you, man. Sorry, deuces. Good on you. Go with God. Bye. And that's what happens. Okay? See? Sandwich, thank you. Selective outrage. Okay? It's that selective outrage. It's like, man, come on, man. Do you realize like the viral moments that we've seen, like of like Oprah, like everyone's getting a car. You know what I mean? Remember those things? You get a car. Ah! I don't remember anybody going crazy on any articles or anything of that sort, going in the news and saying, how dare she give a room full of privileged people a car? Like, but now this dude is putting shoes on babies' feet. Okay? Babies' feet. Do you understand how adorable and amazing that is? And everybody's mad. People are perspiring over this. Yes, I said it. They get moist. They sweating. For For what reason? Somebody make it make sense. Dag nabbit. Make it make sense, baby. Make it make sense. Darcy, thank you so much for the 2 toilet pits in schools. Yes, South African kids are dying in them. Yes. Very true. Mary P, you're absolutely right. MrBeast has walked the walk for years and everyone's tripping. I just don't get it. It is absolutely mind-blowing to me. Infamous truth teller, Pascal, thank you for using your platform to bring attention to what we all should give back. We've all needed some help at one point in our life. Absolutely. You cannot tell me that we have all lived that charmed life. Okay? Ain't nobody lived a perfect life unless, you're just lucky and just grew up with a silver spoon or a gold spoon in your mouth. Then hey, good on you. Shoot, can you spread some love? But still, all right. But still, it's pretty amazing or pretty appalling that you have somebody who's out here just doing good, trying to inspire others by his acts of kindness. And let me say this too, without the views, without his platform, he would not be able to do any of this successfully. There'd be no way that he could play any of this. You know what? Man, F it. I'm showing y'all more. I'm showing y'all more of this video. F it. There's just no way he could do this on his own with just a little bit of YouTube money. He worked his butt off to get to where he is now, and he's using it for good. People upset. It's pretty mind-blowing, in my personal opinion. But let me show you guys this really quick. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to find it. There it is. Come on. So I'm going to show you guys a little bit more of the video. We've already been to one place.
Before tackling this major problem by donating 20,000 pairs of shoes, we flew to Johannesburg, South Africa, where we found a charity called Barefoot No More that uses these plastic granules, and then it goes through all these tubes and does a bunch of other Darren and the team quickly boxed up the shoes, and we headed to Cape Town to find the schools whose students are in the most desperate need of help. Where we met Gabriella and Roswell, 2 junior school teachers in a rural village who have devoted their entire lives to educating underprivileged kids.
You would not begin to imagine what our kids have to go through on a normal day. To them, domestic violence is definitely normal at home.
You know, one other thing I want to point out, I'm hoping that maybe he's using this and showing this and putting this on this platform on his Beast philanthropy platform to maybe hopefully inspire other people to go and donate, to go and try to do something for these kids or for these families that are in this particular area of South Africa. Not every place in South Africa is overwrought with poverty. I mean, there are some places that are flourishing, but then there are other places that are not. And you can see it right here. This to me, I'm sorry, I'm going to play a little bit more here in a second, but this to me screams at me, even my home country, Haiti. There are places that are absolutely gorgeous, filled with wealth, affluent people doing beautiful and wonderful things. But then right next door, you can see a small little shack, one room, where a family of 8 live, and they eat and shower and use the bathroom, etc., right outside in the public, right there on the streets. And they literally don't even have a pot to go in. Serious. But people don't talk about those things. People don't see those things with their own 2 eyes. We live in a very privileged world. We have a choice to not look. It's not in our face every single day. It's not. And then now we have like a video like this that shows us, no, hello, there are kids out here that are literally walking the streets. You're going to see in a second. I'm going to show you guys, and I'm probably going to pause on it too because it's pretty wild. But you're going to see kids walking. Some kids only have one shoe on. Literally one. Some of them, no shoes at all. Literally walking to and from school, back home. We live in a very privileged world where we can easily turn this thing off. We could go from seeing it for 2 seconds and avert our eyes to some twerking videos real quick. We can get distracted real fast looking at other things that don't even matter. Really. Oh my God, Megan Thee Stallion said what? Cardi B said what? We don't need to talk about that ish. But we all get very wrapped up in the BS drama stuff because we don't like to hear about the harsh realities of what's really going on in other corners of the world. Sometimes right around the corner of your own home. Just saying. But I'm going to stop talking. I'm going to play it.
These schools not only offer an opportunity to learn, but also a safe haven where students are protected in these dangerous communities.
One of the biggest challenges is actually getting the kids to school.
Our learners have to walk miles and miles just to get to school.
Do you see that? I'm not kidding. I rolled that back 2 separate times because I was like, there is no way that is a little girl walking with one shoe on. Literally.
Our learners have to walk miles and miles.
Right there. You see this? This is a kid that's walking to and from school wearing one shoe. Okay. Again, the harsh realities of the actual world. Harsh realities of the world. There are people out here in other countries that don't have shoes. And it's in a lot of places, more places than you actually think. More places than you're actually willing to believe. Let me say that. But I'll play a little bit more of this. I'm not going to play the whole thing.
Just to get to school.
It can be a struggle with all the thorns and needles. I wouldn't go to school. I can be a great teacher, but I can't be a teacher to nobody.
Despite all of the difficulties that these kids face at home, to hear that they're not coming to school because they don't have school shoes is just heartbreaking. I can't wait for these shoes to arrive to see what a big difference it's going to make.
The next day, the shoes arrived and the team quickly got to work by setting up at 9 different schools all across Cape Town.
9 different schools. 9 of them. 20,000 shoes. To a whole bunch of kids, I'm sure, that were just beaming. And what's sad is that sooner or later, and don't get me wrong, this is an amazing thing that he did. I think it's amazing. We need more people like this, man. If I had the platform to do these kind of things, I'd be doing it too. And probably facing a whole lot of backlash too, of people going, why? How dare you, do this kind of thing? You're just exploiting kids. No, I'm exploiting the truth. I'm exploiting reality. I'm exploiting that this stuff actually is real. And there are kids out here that need shoes. There are kids out here that need clean water. Man, we have places in our own country now, a new place now too, that are not even getting clean water. And are we doing anything about that? Have we done anything about that? Man, if I had that level, if I was at MrBeast level like this, bruh, I'd be doing so much more. Okay? So much more. So much more. But lucky him, he's a billionaire. I'm hoping that he's right. Let me tell you this too. Ain't Elon Musk from South Africa? Ain't he from He's from South Africa, right? Somebody tell me something. He's from South Africa, right? Y'all are saying yes. So, where's he at? One of the richest men in the world. One of the richest men on this planet. He's from South Africa. Maybe this video is his way, maybe this will make MrBeast. Maybe MrBeast is trying to get Elon Musk to maybe, pull out the checkbook. It's like, yeah, we get it that you're obsessed with planes and stuff and spaceships and everything. Okay, but can you spare like $2 million for some more shoes? Because the sad part about this, which is really amazing, still no matter what, this is amazing. But let's keep this completely real. What's really sad about this is that eventually these kids are going to grow out these shoes. Yes, I know that they stretch for the kids, but eventually those kids are going to grow. They're not going to stay, little tiny. I'm sure there's a little give, or they're going to grow to a certain extent, and then they're going to have to get out of these shoes. They can't wear them till they're adults. So sooner or later, there's going to be another need for more shoes, y'all. For more shoes. Zanita on Facebook, thank you so much for the comment. And yes, Elon Reeve Musk, born June 28th, 1971, in Pretoria, one of South Africa's capital cities. So there it is. And what's interesting is you see MrBeast, an American, flying all the way over to South Africa to give 20,000 pairs of shoes. Imagine if he was able to team up with the likes of Bezos, Musk, Gates, okay? Even Billy Gates. And they were able to give back. Okay? You know for a fact, Elon Musk has more than enough fun money, okay? Fun coupons to give back to people from his own country. But we don't see him doing that. We see an American, a YouTuber nonetheless, going and doing that himself. All I'm saying is that I wish that we could look at this with kind eyes, with a charitable spirit, and feel moved by what he has done, not trying to bash him for doing something that I feel not a lot of people would do if they had $1 billion. Okay? Trust me. People are sitting there going, wanna be a billionaire so freaking bad. They're not talking about, so I can give a bunch of shoes to kids in South Africa. They're not doing that. They're going, let me get the fastest ride. I'm going to get a whole mound to blow. We're going to go crazy. We're going to travel the world. I'm going to have a different chick on every arm every single day. It's going to be amazing, bro. They're not talking about, let me see if I can give back. I'm going to live like Andrew Tate. Don't do that, guys. You'll be in jail. But you know what I'm saying, okay? People are too busy about what they would do with that money for themselves rather than, man, no. I want to give back and I want to do some dope things with my money. And it's beyond traveling the world and having Instagram models on my arm for cool little videos and stuff. There's plenty of dudes that are doing that. He is thinking something bigger, and I think it's amazing. And everyone needs to get off his ding dong. That's what I say. Get off his ding dong. Let him do what he's doing. How is this so bad? Okay? Everybody needs to chill. Yes, a Bugatti. Okay? Everybody be like, yeah, man, I'm going to get like 17 Bugattis. Everyone's going to be so jealous. I'm going to go to these clubs and get a whole VIP section. Every bottle's going to be the top shelf bottles of liquor, even though you can go to the liquor store, the liquor superstore, and get that bottle of liquor for like 90% less than what you pay for at the club, okay. But you still gonna be in that VIP, popping bottles, overspending, going crazy. Okay? It's ridiculous, guys. It's ridiculous. And this guy's trying to do something dope with it. So, again, everyone needs to get off his ass. For those who are putting it out and trying to go after him in a bad way, I don't see anything. I don't see any ill will with this situation. I see a person who has a tremendous heart trying to do something really amazing. And until they show like, oh, here, MrBeast exposed, and trying to say like none of the money goes to, he pockets all the money. I would love to see that proof. But until then, he is doing some really dope things in a mission to change the world, or at least change the way the world thinks about things, bringing reality to some things that we have not seen anyone do in a really long time. And I say we should embrace him for it and try to help by clicking on the video, watching the video, sharing it. Because the more views it gets, the more it grows. This one was put up 2 days ago, I'm sorry. And it's past 3 million views in just 2 days. That's pretty damn amazing. Okay? That's pretty damn amazing. To me, I just kind of wish there was a little bit. I just kind of wish that there was a little bit of MrBeast in all of us. I really do. I really, really do. Because I think this world would be a much better place if we were thinking about the people around us that need the help. And there's a lot of people that need our help. Not only just kids in South Africa. Again, the people that surround your life, the people who are in your neighborhood, the people who are in your city. There's ways for us to give back in a beautiful way where we don't have to fly to some foreign land to do something good. We can go anywhere and do this. So I sit here and say, hey guys, please think about doing it before you pass judgment on someone who's just doing the work. Before you pick up that QWERTY keyboard and start talking ish, think about it for a second. Have you done any charitable work lately? Have you given back? It could be very small. It could be grandiose. It doesn't matter as long as you're doing it. Before you get on the QWERTY keyboard or on your phone and start throwing judgment on a dude who's just doing it better than us. Real talk. Anyway, guys, I appreciate all y'all for being here. Thank you so much. Again, I know this is not a conversation that we normally do. Normally, I'd be like, oh my gosh, this person got unalived by what? But today, I wanted to do something different. And there's going to be videos like this. There's going to be conversations like this. More like this. Well, not covering MrBeast, but I wanted to talk about MrBeast because it was a bigger story. It's a bigger thought. There's a bigger theme going on here that we all need to be a little bit more savvy on. Real talk. We really, really do. And here it is though too. You do not have to give back. Hold on. Let me say that again. You don't have to give back. Because I know some people are like, well, I don't have time to do this and this and this. Listen, it'd be nice if you did. But if you can't, it's okay. Some of us can't do it. Some of us can't afford it. Some of us just can't do it. And that is okay. But don't ever in your life pass judgment on somebody else who got the time and the means to do it. So I appreciate you guys for being here. You guys have been amazing. Thank you so much. Yes, this was not a like I said, a show that true crimey or anything crazy like that. But you know what? I want to have these conversations. I want to talk about other things on this channel, dag nabbit. And we got to talk about that for sure. We had to. So I appreciate all y'all for being here. Really, 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 it really does mean a lot. You guys are amazing. You guys taking the time to watch this show says a lot about who you are as an individual, because I know it's really easy for us to click on the big trendy things within a genre of topics. But hey, we need to have more conversations like this on a regular basis. So just get ready. There's going to be conversations like this aplenty coming up very, very soon. But I appreciate all y'all for being here. I'm going to try to do another live, maybe really early tomorrow morning. We will see. Okay. Tomorrow's a very busy day for me, but I'm going to try to see if I can squeeze one in tomorrow early morning. Okay. But please, guys, go out. If you're feeling that charitable itch, wanting to give back, look up those local organizations that are around you, those local homeless shelters, etc. Look those up. Just hit the Google. Hit in the Google, love. Trust me, I'm sure you're going to find a slew of places that would be more than happy to be blessed by your energy and your efforts in trying to help people and that organization in need as well. Okay? So anyway, guys, I got to get going. Appreciate all y'all. Okay? And I'll be talking to you guys soon. Oh, I got to do all this other stuff. So hit that like button down below. Hit it. Hit that like button down below. That would really, really mean a lot. Okay. Send it past 300 likes before you head out, because a like don't cost a thing. It just helps the algorithm. And of course, do not forget to hit that subscribe button. Okay. Crush it. Make it scream out your name. Be greatly appreciated. Okay. It's time to get going. You guys have all been amazing. Have a great Friday night. If it's Friday night in your neck of the woods, or if it's a Saturday morning, hopefully your Saturday is amazing, and I'll see you guys later. Okay? Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another, and I'll see you guys soon. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.